right. Hey, so my name is Trevana. I'm new here, so this is my first time recording. But I wanted to come and talk to you guys about something. Now, before we get started, I do want to say that this channel is going to be mainly like spiritual, Christian stuff. I want to share my walk with you guys because I have been moved to do so. God knows how I feel about being on camera, talking to a camera, but this is so important to me because my relationship with God has grown so much and I have changed for the better so much that if I could share anything that has helped me on my journey with you guys, that's what I plan to do. So take whatever you can from this, take what you will, whatever don't apply, don't worry about it. But if anything resonates, take it, apply it to your life. Glad I could help. All right, so today I'm just talking about, and I'm gonna try to do these weekly. So today I'm talking about agoraphobia. Now, for y'all that don't know what that is, it's like the fear of being in public. I'll share with you my experience, and I wanted to know if anyone else went through this, like they never had agoraphobia before. Like when they think of the past, they're like, especially if you're a millennial, like if you grew up in the 90s, early 2000s, like most of us can remember being teenagers, just running the streets, doing whatever, like agoraphobia where? Like we was outside, okay? So yeah, so anyway, so you just went from like that, just living your life, being outside, to all of a sudden, like I would say like the past recent years, just like not ever wanting to be around people, not wanting to go outside, not wanting to be in social settings, just like a complete like night and day, like two different people. So for me personally, like I always felt extroverted when I was young, very extroverted. Like I used to talk. My name is Trevana. They used to call me Talkavana. Like I was out there like hello, hi, like really bubbly, really giddy. Somewhere around like I want to say like maybe 2020 or before that, like I want to say for not for no reason, we'll get there. I just didn't want to be around people. I wanted to be in the house. I like literally would have a panic attack just about going to the grocery store, like laundry, grocery store, just like simple things that I used to do with like no hesitation. Like all of a sudden I was just like, it was crazy. It was just like, I can't do this. Like I'd have to at least have my mind altered in some way. Like I just could not mentally take going out around people. And then I thought about like what was going on in my life, what was going on spiritually, and like how I was in the past. And I broke it down to, because now I'm good. Like now I really don't give a fuck. But how did I go from not giving a fuck to having this agoraphobia to not giving a fuck again? Okay, so here we go. I'm going to break it down spiritually. So I would say, obviously, before I came to Christ, like I lived with like a blinders on. Obviously, you're naive. You don't really know any better. Like you take people at face value. You don't have discernment yet. That's what it is. You don't have discernment. So you don't know like, oh, I shouldn't be in this space. Oh, this is like, you may have a feeling, obviously protection, and you know, God has always protected you in your life because you were a baby in the spirit. But you had those blinders on still. Then when you start to go through, or maybe you did go through, like I experienced, like a spiritual awakening. And once you go, once those blinders are taken off, it's like, it's full panic mode. You're like, who are all these spirits around me? And I think, and especially if you've been through traumatic experiences too, like sometimes it is triggered by that too. Like once you start growing spiritually, you start experiencing spiritual warfare. So once you start experiencing spiritual warfare, all bets are off. It's like everybody's coming for your neck. You're like going through stuff with people right and left. Like you're losing people. Like you could have been friends with somebody for years and all of a sudden you don't even know who this person is. They seem like a completely different person. Excuse me. A lot of that is just spiritual warfare, being attacked. So if you don't have the stamina yet or the knowledge enough, or you're not in your Bible enough to be spiritually guarded, a lot of spiritual warfare is going to make you not want to be around anybody and do anything. Like it's going to put you in a cocoon. But God doesn't build us and grow us and work on us to keep us in a cocoon. You have to become a butterfly eventually. Like, you can't stay in the cocoon forever. Like, and I feel like this is the phase where I'm at right now. Like, you just cannot stay in a cocoon forever. Like, God's only have so much work to do for you. He's like, all right, you're ready. Time to dust them wings off and get the flapping, baby. So yeah, so once you hit that spiritual awakening is what like shuts you down. Like, you start shutting down because you're like, what the I think you're just trying to rationalize, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, and especially with the state of the world lately, when you're sensitive, spiritually sensitive, it's a tough environment to be in, because a lot of people have lost their light and lost their way. Like, it's like The Walking Dead, but in real life. Like, I wish I could say it any other way. It's like The Walking Dead in real life. Like, no one's alive anymore. Like, I could remember even in the 80s, 90s growing up, like, people were actually a lot, like, people had a soul. Like, people had more of a soul, I would say. Like, I have never seen this, like, this many lost people at one time in the world. Like, it's crazy. And all the stuff that's going on is a reflection of that. It truly is. Like, people were a lot kinder. That's all I have to say. So, like, just coming at, anyway, so going back, so just coming out of that spiritual awakening and like going through all that spiritual warfare and not wanting to be around anybody, or just uncertain of like, oh my God, if I leave the house, is it going to be another spiritual attack today? Like, like, in all honesty, it's just like what the fuck is next? Like, that's how it feels. Like, oh my God, what's next? So I think the main key, if you're in that phase right now, or you just went through that phase, like, and you're like, you're sheltered, you don't want to be around anybody, you feel like you're awakening spiritually, and now you're seeing everybody else around you is dead, you still have to learn how to navigate and operate in that. And the only way to do that is by getting in the Word. You have to basically wrap yourself up in the words of the Bible. Like, you have to wrap yourself in God's words daily. That way, you know immediately, as soon as you see someone, you're like, oh, you just know how to, you'll know how to handle it. You will get stronger. Like, but you have to keep reading. Like, whatever you do, I read my Bible multiple times a day. Like, now people go out and smoke cigarettes. Like, that's how I smoke on them Bible verses. Like, that's what you have to do. Like, you have to stay prayed up. You have to stay guarded. So that way, when those attacks do come, you can see the person for who they are before they even start trying to put their bullshit on you. So you'll dust it off. Like, and that's what it was for me during that stage before I was like really coming to a spiritual awakening. It was like the stuff that used to really trigger me and get to me, because it was like stuff that I went through in my past and stuff. And obviously the devil knows where the fuck to get you. Let me just say that. He knows your weak points. So you got to stay strong. That's why you have to stay strong. Like, those attacks coming at, like, you know, sensitive areas, or things I was insecure about, or things I had went through, just the devil attacking those parts. All right. So the devil attacking my weakest points is what actually made me strong spiritually. Consider it a blessing. Like, consider yourself blessed. You went through practice. That's what it was. You got practice. When you felt like you couldn't be around anyone, it was practice. Even if you're in it right now, I'm telling you right now, do not get stuck in it. Don't get stuck in it. You just get into your word and you'll get out of it. Like, you'll have the full armor of God that you need to navigate it. And not only that, there's still life to live. You can't live it in the house. Like, you can't. You have to shine your light. There's other people who will appreciate you for exactly who you are. There's other people who need your spiritual gifts. And if you consider yourself a spiritual person and you have a gift, our duty is to be sharing that gift with other people, even the lost people, so that they may be found as well. Like, we have a duty. So you can't let the devil beat you into a corner, or beat you inside of 4 walls in the house. You're stronger than that. You have more light than that. You have more soul than that. You have much more to offer. You can't stay there. You can't stay there, especially if you lived life before and you knew what that felt like. Oh, you can live it again. And of course, you're going to have those people around you, but I promise you, you are going to be much better at navigating the trenches. And in the process, you might pull some people out of the trenches. So let it count for something, okay? Let your spiritual warfare, let your spiritual warfare count for something. Let it mean something. Let it bless somebody else. Let your light, let people that are attacking you, let your light shine and show like, hey, there's another way. Like, there's no need to be acting like that. People start acting crazy with me. I will look at you so crazy. Like, I'm at the level, like, when you reach a certain frequency, people that, and that's what it is. It's a frequency. When you go to reach, when you start reaching a higher frequency, people that are on lower frequencies, like, it's going to be like a fly, just like a fly annoying you. That's all it is. What it's going to feel like. You can't bring your frequency down to their level, so more people won't even attack you or approach you because they can already tell by your aura, like, you're not going to be fucking with it. Like, you're not going for none of that. Like, they can try, but like I said, for the most part, it might be all beneath their breath or behind you, and you can keep it at that. You can keep it right at that. So I'm gonna end this here. Hopefully this helped in any way. Like, I just hope that, like I said, if you're struggling or you feeling like the energy's weird, like you don't want to leave the house, you just want to be by yourself, like, I'm not saying rush out of that. Like, obviously take your time, heal, but at the same time, if you stay in it too long, you'll paralyze yourself. Like, and you don't want to be paralyzed. You still have to take those baby steps. Maybe try, like, just even if it's a solo trip, like, if you don't want to be around anybody, just take yourself to the park, take yourself to the movies, like, take yourself to dinner. Love dinner, clearly. But yeah, just really, like I said, push yourself, and you can do it. You got this. This is just a step in your spiritual journey, and I know you can get through this. I believe in you.